On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jared Cleveland, Principal Jason Jones, the staff, the students, and the alumni of Springdale High School, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this presentation of the Bulldogs Sports Network. Hi again, everybody. Zach Ards, voice of the Bulldogs, here in our luxurious Bulldogs studios for week number 2 of the Springdale football season. Springdale coming off a tough 24-14 loss last week to Harrison. Lots to talk about with Coach Brett Hobbs. We'll do that very shortly. Coach Robert Johnson and I will be back to preview tonight's game. But tonight, a huge one for the Dogs as they face a team they've never beaten, the Farmington Cardinals. Cardinals come in 1-0 off a 49-28 win over Greenbrier last week. They're one of the favorites in the 5A West and 5A in overall. Springdale looking to get in the win column. We're going to have it coming up next up on the Bulldogs Sports Network pregame show. My conversation with Brett Hobbs coming up next on the Bulldog pregame show.
Good old Mother Nature and time. Two elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build beautiful quality custom fences designed to stand strong against time and weather. Whether you're new in town or your roots run deep, here's the number you need to keep. Call Sands Fencing today. Get a Sands fence at your place.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
At America's Car Mart, our purpose is providing customers peace of mind with quality vehicles to keep you on the road. And right now, we're kicking off 2021 with a huge sale, the New Year's sale. Drive away today for as low as $199 down on select vehicles. Ask about the New Year's sale or start your approval online right now. No matter where you are on your car buying journey, we're here for you, keeping you on the road. America's Car Mart.
And welcome back to the Springdale Bulldog pregame show here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Joining us as he always does, head coach Brett Hobbs. And Coach, not the outcome you wanted, but I think last week against Harrison you discovered a little bit about your team.
Yeah, we did. Obviously it was a disappointing loss. Got to give credit to Harrison, but I think that, just like you said, I think we learned some things about ourselves. Going to try to mix up some things and hopefully find out what our team is going to be like.
One of the ththings I guess you can take pride in is one of the things we already knew, which is Chris Cortez is really good. 7 catches, 206 yards last Friday. A special guy.
Yeah, he is, and we're expecting that from last year. He was our go-to guy, and this summer he has done an excellent job in 7-on-7 tournaments and everything. So we were hoping and thinking that was going to be his strong suit and our playmaker.
Harrison expected to compete in the 5A West, and this week we're going to get another look at a 5A West team in Farmington. Kind of give me some similarities between the two, maybe some differences, some things you see.
I think with the similarities as far as, they're not going to be too tricky or too fancy. They're going to execute well. Both teams play extremely hard, in those conferences. And they both have, pretty big offensive line, especially Harrison last week. They had all seniors and, was a big group. And we should expect the same thing, different things with him, depending on the week or, who might be out.
Every coach I've ever talked to says the one thing that scares them the most going into week 1 are special teams.
Oh, yeah.
And, you had 2 kicks blocked, but you turn around and Tejan rips off a 30-yard return in a kick game. It's one of those things that, what it gives you, it will take away. But special teams are going to be something that you guys are going to focus on this week.
Oh, without a doubt. And we started yesterday with that. We're going to do a lot more live looks as far as, we're going to be bringing people from anywhere and everywhere and probably have even more guys rushing than you're supposed to have, but I think that's the only way. And like you said, special teams at the beginning of the year, it is scary because you don't rep, live all the time, and that's one of the reasons why we wanted to have some special teams live versus Shiloh in the benefit game to try and help us out. Obviously, we got to do a better job with that.
One of the things that I know coaches also worry about is the offensive line. And I thought the offensive line played really well in pass protection. You gave up 3 sacks, but all three were outside the pocket.
Right.
I thought inside the pocket, Caden had time to stand there and deliver the ball.
Yeah, I was really pleased with, especially with some of the pressures that Harrison was going to bring at us and everything. But I thought the offensive line, now we've got to be a little bit more physical, and especially on the run game. But I thought the pass protection, I thought they did a good job.
Coach and I are going to be back to talk about the Farmington Cardinals coming up. Kickoff's on the way. You're watching the Springdale Bulldog pregame show on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Clay Maxey NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Clay Maxey NWA and ClayMaxeyNWA.com.
Are you tired of being turned down for mortgage loans? Advantage One Mortgage is here for you. With over 50 years of combined experience, Advantage One Mortgage LLC are here for your needs. They also offer cash-out refinancing and free pre-approval. Call Advantage One Mortgage today.
It's Smoothie King time!
At Whole Pet, we're an independently owned family business located in Arkansas. We're passionate about helping dogs and cats live their healthiest and best lives.
Just so friendly and professional. They have such a good selection of healthy dog foods and treats, toys, grooming.
From healthy foods and treats to supplies to luxurious spa grooming services and more, you and your pet will leave happy after getting the most professional and courteous service around. Whole Pet in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Fort Smith.
Welcome back to the Springdale Bulldog pregame show here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Kickoff's coming up in about 20 minutes. Continuing our conversation with Coach Brett Hobbs. And Coach, we're going to see a opponent that we're familiar with. We've seen Farmington the last 2 years. The team has given you some struggles, but what do you see with the Cardinals?
I think they do an excellent job. Coach Eldridge, he stepped in. This is his second year there. And you can kind of tell they're taking on kind of his mentality. What he represents, and that's playing hard, playing physical, not beating themselves, and just playing really good, sound, fundamental football.
They've got an experienced quarterback in Cameron Van Zant, number 12. We'll see him again tonight. He had a bad first half last year, a good first half, or a good second half last year. Just in the game against Greenbrier, they put up 49 points. I mean, they look like he has taken a step forward, and with him, they look like they could contend in the 5A. Yeah,
absolutely. He's a great player. He runs well. He extends plays, but he gets the ball out quick and on time. I feel like that. Their running back, he's a sophomore, but I think he runs extremely well, which they rotate in their running backs. Their receiving core, I think number 17, number 33 are both.
The guy that used to coach here, Gus Malzahn, used to say simple is fast. And that is the way they play defense. It's not terribly complicated.
Right.
It's a straight down four, and they're going to try and keep everything in front of them and come up, make the tackle, hit you, make plays.
Yeah. They do a really good job as far as not giving up the big play. And just like you said, they're pretty basic on defense. They don't bring a lot of pressure. They will run some twist stunts in games with the D-line, but they just do a really good job of understanding their assignment, doing their job, and like you said, not giving up the big play, keeping everything in front, and making the offense, really earn it. And so that'll be a big challenge for us.
For us X's and O nerds, when you say twist stunts, this is a defensive tackle's going one way, the defensive end loops around, and on the offensive line, communication is going to be key because now you're passing guys off, and that's got to be a huge deal for the offensive line. You guys have to be talking about that this week.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we'll get lots of reps with that. But you're exactly right. The communication and making sure we know who we got and who we're going to switch to. So they've got a lot on their plate as well.
You did a great job last week limiting the big plays. They only had the one pass play, and that was really just a missed tackle that they got loose on. Other than that, I thought you guys did a great job just keeping everything in front of you, making tackles, not a ton of missed tackles either.
Yeah, and I think that's both my and Coach Chick's philosophy defensively. We want to be able to get lined up, everybody know what they're doing, so that allows them to play fast and just like you said, really stress about not giving up that big play and making the offense earn it.
For a lot of guys, this will be their first varsity road trip. And when you get them, when you guys gather up at the field house, it's one of those things, hey man, you got your helmet, make sure you got your pads, make sure you got everything you need to head out. Because, their minds are obviously on the game.
Right, yeah. We have a checklist to make sure we hand out so the players can checklist. We do a buddy system to make sure everybody's got everything packed because there's nothing more frustrating than getting to the game and, trying to find, something that a player might need.
Right. Now, we're a couple of minutes away from kickoff, and when you get them, when you gather them up and you look into their eyes, this is a team that last week felt they should have won. And when you sit down and address them and say, okay guys, this is what we need to do to win the game.
Yeah, I think believe in ourselves, first and foremost, and I think they do. Obviously, last week we took a little hit, but to believe in ourselves and then just play the way we're capable of playing. I think that's enough. We don't have to do anything more, try harder than what we need to do. We need to be able to execute and believe in what we're doing. I think we'll be all right.
Kickoff is on the way. You're watching the Springdale Bulldog pregame show on the Bulldog Sports Network.
At America's Car Mart, our purpose is providing customers peace of mind with quality vehicles to keep you on the road. And right now, we're kicking off 2021 with a huge sale, the New Year's sale. Drive away today for as low as $199 down on select vehicles. Ask about the New Year's sale or start your approval online right now. No matter where you are on your car buying journey, we're here for you, keeping you on the road. America's Car Mart.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit explorespringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit explorespringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Climax at NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Climax NWA and climaxnwa.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown Fresh.
right, welcome to Farmington High School on the campus of Farmington High School. There we go. Robert Johnson, Zach Arns, happy to join you tonight. Got an interesting football game tonight between Farmington and our Springdale Bulldogs. Springdale coming off a 24-14 loss last week to Harrison. Get another 5A West school tonight. One of the favorites in the 5A West, Farmington Cardinals. And, Coach, when we, I think after a loss like last week that was, in a word, disappointing, right. I think Springdale expected to perform better. You sort of turn inward as a coach.
You do. You kind of start looking and see and maybe kind of second-guess some things possibly you would have done. And you look back and say, hey, let's get back to the basics, work on the little things, go back through. And, of course, if you look back at the penalties last, and we talked about that, you got to eliminate those things. And those kind of things slowed us down last week, that if we don't eliminate those, it's going to, with this team that we're playing, another very hard-nosed team, is going to be tough to kind of recover.
Yeah, Farmington, one of the better teams in the 5A. They are, again, one of the favorites in the 5A West. Springdale's going to have to get it together. You mentioned the penalties. 14 of them accepted last week, 17 overall, 95 yards, a lot of motion penalties, false starts, things that are easily correctable.
Correct. Yeah, and that's the thing. You've got to be able to correct the things that you can control.
So in talking with Coach Brett Hobbs this week, the big news is we're going to get a change of quarterback. At least that's what we're led to believe. Jack Pounders, a young sophomore, is going to get a start tonight against Farmington on the road in the 7. If that name is familiar, you remember the Brock missile, Brock Pounders. That name rings. I mean, that name means a lot here at Springdale.
It does, and Jack was a kid that played quarterback for me at George, and great kid, great family. Very supportive, and Jack's the kind of kid that when you tell him to go study some film, hey, I need you to watch 30 minutes, an hour of film, he's probably going to double that. He's a kid that wants to get it. He wants to do it right. He wants to be perfect every time. So, he's a kid that's definitely going to be ready to play.
When Jack gets the ball for the first time, he went physically, in stature, the way he plays, he will remind you a lot of a guy who threw for a bunch of yards around here, Jack Lindsay.
Yeah, and he's got some growing room, and Jack did a great job for us here. And he's going to have to just settle down, let the game come to him, try not to press too hard.
So here we go. Tevin Tate's got it teed up. It's going to be an end-over-end kind of kick, spinning towards Lawson DeVault at the 15-yard line. It's going to bounce back at the 12. Tejon had him at the 6. He gets away, and a big hit back at the 11-yard line.
Is that Perez?
It was David Perez with the stop.
Great hit.
A team trying to get back on track, that's exactly what you want.
That's a great job. And you got to run it. You're starting running back coming down on the kickoff team and, putting a lick down like that. That's great to start off. They're on the 11.
So let's set the Springdale defense across the front. It'll be Turner, Spence, and Tate. The linebackers, we're going to get some changes due to injury. Jacob Simpson, Lakshmi Kanagaki is going to get the start. Kane Pinto's back. Michael Dickerson's going to kick outside. Tejon Sparks, Amarian Manuel, Anthony Lopez, one of the captains tonight, Tristan Skelton. That will be your defense for Springdale. 1st and 10. Quarterback tonight for Farmington is Cameron Van Zandt. He's a junior. Had a good year last year. Had a nice play last year. And here we go. Off to the races. It is going to be a touchdown Farmington. Springdale with a bust in the secondary. It's going to be an 89-yard touchdown to Jagger Gordon. And that is after a good play on special teams. Your defense has a hiccup.
Not the way you want to get that one started, And we had somebody lined up over the tight end. They fake it, RPO, fake through the running back and step up, and nobody's right in the middle of the field. And he took advantage of the middle of the field being open.
So Jagger Gordon with the 89-yard touchdown, and Springdale again going to find themselves in a bit of a hole. In to try the extra point, Jorge Cervantes. He played against Springdale last year. Snap's good. Kicks on the way. And it's good. So with 11:42 to go here in the first quarter, our score, Farmington 7, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're going to go back, you're going to watch the film and go, you don't want to necessarily throw that out, but Junior Reyna goes and makes a great play.
And that's what, as a team, you got to learn to work together. Sometimes quarterback's going to make a bad throw. Receivers, you got to make the play.
You're a little surprised that they are letting him air it out like this?
That one, but, at some point you just got to let him kind of do some of that.
This is Perez. Nope, Pounders is going to keep it near side. He's got some room. Across the 35-yard line, Jack fighting his way down to the 32. It's going to be close to first down yardage.
And again, that goes back, that's that zone read there, and the quarterback's just reading that edge player there. And great read with the pull.
They're going to put it at the 32.
It's going to be It's awful
They're going to
close.
say it's just short. I can't believe they haven't taken a look at this. Yeah, okay, there they go. They're going to say it's a first down. So they'll set the chains, stop the clock with 8:20 to go.
Great run, great read there.
And that's, those are plays, that's easy stuff. I mean, that's stuff that you taught him in junior high. That's stuff that he's comfortable with.
Well, and that's what he feels more comfortable doing that right now, exactly like you said.
So it's 1st and 10, ball at the 32. Little pistol set. Ball's on the ground. Perez is going to get back on top of it at about the 29-yard line.
It was a good read. I think the back, that time, if you'll notice, the back kind of reached for the ball instead of making a pocket. And the mesh has got to be a lot better on that one.
So it'll wind up being a 2-yard gain. We'll bring up 2nd and 8 for Springdale. First positive play. You're still moving forward.
Better than what we've seen.
Exactly.
In a while.
This drive so far, 8 plays, 50 yards.
It's nice having number 90 back there.
Oh, yeah.
To block, too. That's a big guy.
That's Tevin Tate in motion. Pistol set. They'll give to Perez.
His feet moving. A little step-in lead play there with Devin blocking for him. Great job running the ball north and south.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 3rd down 1. That's a good, strong play. Now, David's not the toughest guy, but we talked about it last week. I mean, he's one of those run-to-contact guys. He ain't afraid of it.
He's the type guy that's going to bring the contact. He's tough.
So 3rd down 1. It's Perez in the backfield. Jack Pounders again in the pistol set. He'll give to Perez, and he's going to close to first down yardage. We'll see. And it looks like they're going to give him the 22. If it is at the 22, that's going to be enough for a first down.
He got hit hard right there at the point of attack, but then kind of spun and did. It's going to be 4th and short.
Yeah,
they pushed it back a little bit.
Okay, so 4th down. Ball's going to be at the 22.5. I mean, they've got to get the nose of the ball to the 22.
And I thought his second effort, he kind of spun. I thought he had second effort, would have probably put him closer than that, but they didn't give it to him. Maybe a hard count right here might be. They're pretty aggressive up front.
Springdale 1 of 4 last week on 4th downs. This a 4th and very short. Here's Pounders, pulls it, fires far side, and that's not going to work. Junior Rain is going to be stopped at the 25-yard line. Curious call.
Yeah, that's an RPO probably. Obviously they felt like they saw something early on that. They just happened to read it and wasn't there.
So Springdale turned it over. It was a good drive, 11 plays, 55 yards. Took some almost 6 minutes off the clock, but they get nothing out of it.
Right.
And now you're handing the ball back to a Farmington team that ran one play, went 89 yards.
Right. And now defense they've got to relax, line back up, and just be sound. Sound on defense. Make sure you're lined up the way you're supposed to be lined up. They got quads to this side over here now. Tight ends over here as well. So you got quads. He's covered up, so he's not eligible.
Van Zant is the quarterback. He threw the touchdown on the first play of the ball game. Elsick, the running back. Here comes Elsick straight ahead. He's going to get about 5, maybe 6 out of the play. He'll bring up 2nd down and short. It's going to be a 5-yard pickup. We'll bring up 2nd down 5. Farmington looking to go a little quicker here. Van Zant with Elsick alongside. And they'll run the pitch.
Great.
Caden Spencer had him wrapped up. Locksheet's going to get him back at the 31. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. That was one thing last week I was actually really impressed with on the defense. Not a ton of missed tackles last week.
That's a tackle there for a 4-yard loss we should have had.
So 3rd down and 4. Farmington, again, this is a much faster pace than they went last week at Greenbrier, a game they won 49-28. Van Zant, now under pressure, fires it. That's Elsick at the 38. Elsick with room. He'll get into Springdale territory. He's going to be run out of bounds, and it's going to be enough for a Farmington first down.
That's a play where, the first guy missed the quarterback, and the second guy sees that. Quarterback takes off, and we turn and come get him, and he just dumps it over the head.
It's a 25-yard pickup. First down, Farmington at the 44 of Springdale. Elsick is going to get a couple yards. Locksheet was the first one there. That was Jacob Simpson that cleaned him up. It'll be a pickup, we'll call it 3 down to the 41.
and that's another with Lachie at linebacker. That's another young kid that's, it's going to help us.
Yeah, and he's stepping into a position, that frankly he wasn't quite ready to play.
Exactly, and he's got to fill some big shoes, and so he's gonna eventually get better.
Bounce at the 16, and now we got a loose football. And Farmington's got it at the 17-yard line. Special teams have been a disaster through a game and a quarter. You're talking 2 block kicks and now this. Springdale's just got to get something positive going on.
Exactly. And at some point, some of your older players have to be able to fill the shoes and take up for that, get that done. That's a ball there that was a short high kick that the deep guys got to come up and take that ball and go.
So Farmington's going to take over at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10. 2 touchdowns on the board already, looking to make this a 21-point game with just under, we haven't even.
And those are some things we didn't see last week.
Exactly.
So they've kind of adjusted around their quarterback, which is, I think, is really good.
Jack 4 out of 5, 71 yards here in the first quarter. Springdale down by 14. First drive good, just kind of bogged down. And we got penalties. Springdale with another false start. This is becoming almost epidemic-like.
Right. It's on. It's real funny because even some of the calls last week were on the Harrison side. Now this week, it's always on the side of the visiting team there, or the home team for this week.
Springdale with another penalty. That's now, if my math is correct, that's a second penalty of the ball game. But another one of those 5-yard false start penalties puts you behind the sticks, 1st and 15.
Right.
So Pounders in the pistol. This is Tajon. He's going to get nothing out of it. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 15. And that was a guy that Coach Hobbs was saying that they wanted to get the football to more.
Well, it looks like to me that was one of those reads off the RPO, and Jack kind of, you could tell, I thought he tried to pull it and maybe throw it down here to Junior.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Springdale trails by 14. Looks like David Perez is going to check in. Tajon's coming out. Nope, they're going to send Tevin out. Tajon's going to stay in the ballgame. So a lot of speed at those running back spots. And now Springdale's going to have to hurry. Your play clock down to 10. This is one of those things you worry about with a sophomore quarterback.
That's right.
Is getting guys in position ready to go. 5 on the play clock. Snap's good. Jack to throw. Pounders, and he's going to go down back at the 40-yard line. Just held on to the ball a little too long.
Right. And look, we got another penalty. I think we had illegal formation. One of the receivers was covered up over here.
Scout Morrison with the sack. We'll see what, I guess they're going to refuse the penalty. The ball's going to go back to the 40-yard line. It'll be a 9-yard loss. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 24. Pounders to throw. Got a screen set up. Here's David Perez at the 40, 45, 50. It's not going to be near enough for a 1st down. It's going to get them back into Farmington territory, but Springdale's going to have to kick.
Yeah, and that's one of those things. We're driving, and we put ourselves back behind the chains, and we can't do that. We've got to eliminate those mistakes that get us behind the chains like that.
11-yard completion. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 13. Springdale has not sent the punt team on. The game clock is at 22 seconds. The play clock at 16. Now, Jack can punt.
Yes.
So this may be just to give them kind of a false look here, but the play clock right now at 7. It looks like they're going to go. They're going to snap it. Pounders to throw. That ball's going to fall incomplete, and Springdale will turn it over near midfield.
I think that was one of those where you're right past the midfield line, and, defense possibly came off a good stand there. And
that's
offense.
The play that they scored on last week against Harrison, the long one to Cortez.
Right. Yep. And that's one of those things, too, with Jack being in there now with the one group versus the junior varsity team. They've got to learn to mesh a little bit, too, as well.
So Farmington's going to get the football. Van Zant in the pistol. This will be the last play of the first quarter. Van Zant with the play fake, fires, pass complete. That's Reeves down to the 35-yard line. So it's a 16-yard pickup on the last play of the quarter. Our score after 1. Farmington 14, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new
Welcome back to Farmington. 14-0 our score. Farmington now on the drive again. They're back in Springdale territory. Ball's going to be at the 35-yard line as we start the second quarter. And, you were talking about some things during the break here. Right. Farmington's getting real creative on the offensive side.
Right. Their formations, a lot of their formations are kind of setting up and creating space on the field and allowing them to run the RPOs and create space at the same time. And our defense has got to be able to recognize some of that, and players have to be there.
1st and 10, ball's at the 35-yard line. Cameron Van Zandt, again, the quarterback. Elsick has checked back in at the running back spot. It'll be a 3 wide receiver set. Springdale going to go with a down 4. Had some moments here defensively, had some busts, but this is huge. Here's Elsick. He's going to be tracked down. Caden Spencer gets him from behind. It's going to be maybe a loss of about a half a yard.
Right.
Good defensive play there by Springdale.
That was good. It's a good job backside, just keeping pursuit, and then the play side just stalling him right there. That's
Farmington with 134 yards passing in the first quarter, 39 on the ground for a total of 173. Springdale with 96 yards. Had one good drive, had a good start to a second drive, just couldn't finish either one of them.
Right, and I think that's some of just being youth taking over on that part of it.
Caleb McChristian's checked in at the running back spot. They'll give it to him, trying to get outside. Inside the 35, Locksheet's there. Springdale with a little gang tackle. It's going to wind up being about a 2-yard gain. And it's going to bring up a third down. Check that. That was Russell Hodge on the carry. And we've got a Bulldog on the ground.
Can't see a number.
We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Third down 7 upcoming for Farmington. It was Jacob Simpson who walked off the field. He looks to be okay. Scotland Wiley's checked in his spot, so this is a big third down for Farmington.
Again, you can kind of see their spacing again, setting up that RPO.
Here's Van Zandt. Pressure's good. This is Hodge in the flat. Outside the 30. He's going to be close to first down yardage.
We just – 81 hit our defensive back just right in the back and not one flag. He's looking – Sparks is looking around like –
It's going to bring up fourth down and maybe a yard and a half.
Yep. What's your, RPO, they're going to widen them out. The coach is widening them out now for that RPO look. Watch your hard count right here up front. Just be smart. He ripped underneath right there, and he met at the point of attack at the mesh. And
wow.
Great play.
Farmington is catching a break here. Yep. It's going to be fourth down and 7, and Van Zandt's going to throw. He's got a man wide open down the middle. Ball's caught at the 17-yard line, and it's a first down Farmington.
Defensive back was there, just missed the ball. you know, that's like you said, though. They caught the break. Shouldn't have. We had the play. And
here's Van Zant rolling far side. Chased by Michael Dickerson. Van Zant throws. Pass caught. 4-yard line. It's going to be another first down.
You know, that's a case there where here's you talking about your tempo earlier last week against Greenbrier. Now they're picking their tempo up. They're on the 2-yard line. And that was just got their jumbo set coming in now.
Springdale's off the field. I mean, they're off the field, and, you know, Farmington catches the break, 2 quick passes, 30 yards, and all of a sudden, you know, it's first and goal.
Right. I mean, that's one of those situations where you just gotta tighten down defensively and play.
Cooper Gardenhire's checked in as their Wildcat quarterback. They'll pitch it to Jagger Gordon. Kane Pinto first to make contact, and he's going to get into the end zone. So Jagger Gordon with his second touchdown reception today, and Springdale now in a real hole, down 20 with 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Yep. That's, you know, that play and that call
changed everything.
And it makes a difference. But, you know, for a team like Warwick, you got to have some confidence. That's a big boost against us.
Cervantes' kick on the way is good. Our new score, Farmington 21, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
.03 to go here in the first half. Springdale down by 21. That's how fast this game can change. Springdale gets off, should be off the field.
Right.
And now, you know, it turns into 7 points. And now, I mean, you're in a spot here where if you don't score on this drive, things could get out of hand.
Right, exactly. So they definitely got to put the ball, but their tempo, and it's just got to control the clock and get it where they need it.
Zamarian and Tejon back deep. End-over-end kick by Cervantes. Going to take Zamarian back to the 2. Zamarian manual is going to be stopped at the 20-yard line. Is going to fall forward to about the 22, and that's where Springdale will take over.
You know, it's like you said, this is a big series for us with right under 10 minutes left in the half, and you know you got to be able to get this done because we got to kick off to them after half because we gave them an opportunity the very first kickoff.
So Springdale with 9:56 to go here in the half, trails by 21. Jack Pounders on the night, his first career start, 5 out of 7, 82 yards, but that's primarily been the offense. Springdale's run 9 times for 14 yards, really hadn't been able to get anything going on the ground.
You know, that's something we gotta create more balance offensively to have, you know, run and pass. So we gotta.
Pounders to throw. Looking for Chris Cortez, in and out of his hands at the 45-yard line. It'll bring up second down.
That's kind of uncharacteristic of what we've been seeing from him, too.
Chris with 206 on 7 catches last week. First time he's had his hands on the football tonight, and just in and out.
Right, yeah. You know, and that's a concentration. That's one of those things where he's just got to, take a deep breath, concentrate, 2 eyes, 2 hands, and catch the football.
So to bring up second down 10, clock stopped with 9:51 to go here in the first half. David Perez alongside, 4 wide receivers set. Pounders to throw. We've got flags down. Pass complete. Tristan Davis is going to get out to the 26, but we'll see what the flag is. It's in the backfield, and Jack Pounders is down in the backfield as well.
You know, that's one of those, too, where the officials, they have to protect the players. Even though there's an official, then if that's a flag, we need to be blowing the whistle and protecting our players.
Well, they're going to get Springdale for an illegal shift.
And I know Coach Hobbs, and that's one of those things where you definitely you've got to protect those players.
So Springdale's called for the illegal shift. Farmington will accept the penalty. It'll bring up a 2nd and 15. Jack Pounder's down. While they tend to him, we'll take a quick break. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Jack Pounders is up under his own power and walking off the field. He's being assisted by the Springdale training staff. So Caden Asserud will check back in as the quarterback. He started last week, threw for 261 yards, 2 touchdowns, did have the 3 interceptions. But
he's got experience, and he knows how to run the offense.
Exactly.
So, this is a situation, too, where a kid like that coming in now, he doesn't have the pressure of having to start. He just comes in and makes plays, and we got to get something positive right here and keep an eye on Jack.
So it's 2nd down 15 after the illegal shift penalty. Now if you're Farmington, they're going to stay in that 4 down, and boy, they're just pinning their ears back and coming. Up by 21. Asserud will throw. Looking far side, finds Chris Cortez out at the 28-yard line. Catch is made, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And first pitch and catch to Chris Cortez today.
Yeah, that was a great job by Chris coming back and getting the football. Gives us a 3rd and manageable, that's for sure.
11-yard pickup. It's going to bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it 4.5. Line to gain will be the 32-yard line. Clock moving, 9:12 to go. Reyna and Cortez come near side. Tristan Davis goes top side. Tevin Tate is the tight end. Asserud with a play fake. Looking for Junior Reyna. That ball's going to fall incomplete, and Springdale's going to have to kick.
With about 8:56, we've got to do a good job here. Just settling down and buckle down defense, try to give offense another chance to put some points on the board.
Chris Cortez back in punt formation. Sam Wells, Lawson DeVault deep for Farmington. Snap's good. Cortez, a little rugby-style kick. It's kind of a tail dragger. He's going to come to DeVault at the 45, and that's where Farmington will take over. So it's a 27-yard punt. It'll be 1st and 10 Farmington. 8:50 to go here in the first half. They lead by 21. Springdale's defense got to buckle down here if we're going to have any chance of getting back in this thing.
We need a turnover would be great.
Simpson's checked back in for Springdale. That's Peyton Funk in motion. This is Mosier straight ahead, and he's going to be knocked down at the 49-yard line. It'll be about a 4-yard pickup.
Our end did a good job right there, holding that offensive guy up, kind of ran into the back of him. And you can see here a little tempo pickup here by Farmington, and that's kind of what they did the last series and picked up the tempo a little bit.
2nd down, 6 upcoming. Ball's placed at the 49-yard line. Clock running, 8:20 to go. This is Mosier straight ahead, big hole. 45-yard line, he's going to be knocked down at the 31. It'll be another Farmington first down. "20-yard pickup. Give Farmington a first down, and they go quickly. This is Mosier again.
Same play.
It'll be another first down. This one's going to be marked down at the 18. It's a 13-yard pickup, and right now they are doing pretty much what they want.
You know, that's one of those tempo things where if you get over 20 yards, you're going to line back up and run the same play again, and that's what they did.
Ball placed at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10. Under 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Mosier's the tailback, 3 wide receivers to Van Zant's right. Got 10 on the play clock. Here comes Mosier again. Down he goes. Caden Spencer with a big hit.
I'm telling you what, Caden's done a great job. He, you know, technically as far as the way he moves and uses his hands and feet, he's done a great job for us on the defensive line tonight.
It's a 3-yard loss back to the 21. Springdale's going to need a lot more of that from Caden Spencer.
You know, we've got some guys making plays here and there, but we've got to put 2 or 3 plays together.
Second down, 13. 7 minutes to go here in the half. Springdale down by 21. Hodge is checked in at the running back spot. Van Zant on the play fake. Under pressure. Now he's looking deep into the end zone. Pass knocked away. Great defensive play there by Tristan Skelton.
Good
It's
job.
going to bring up 3rd down and long.
You know, Farmington, they're either going to tempo you or they're going to RPO you and just they're going to make you play good, sound defense.
So 3rd down and long upcoming. Van Zant on the night, 7 of 8, 170 yards, has 1 touchdown. This a 3rd and 13. Springdale shows pressure. Van Zant's got a guy wide open right down the middle at the 8-yard line. It's Lawson DeVault, first down. Same play they ran a series ago.
And then they had a receiver move real late in the play, right before the play was snapped, and I thought it was going to be procedure. It's going to be 4th and 1 right here. Big play right here.
4th down and 1, ball at the 9. Clock running, 6:22 to go. It's Hodge in the backfield. Jagger Gordon is the H-back. They go with 2 tight ends. This is Hodge, first down, inside the 5, still going. He's going to be stacked up there. It'll be first down and goal for Farmington with 6:05 to go. This is Van Zant.
Oh.
Ball's going to go incomplete. Threw it a little bit behind Jagger Gordon.
Had a chance. He kind of tipped it, and I thought Sparks was going to have a chance to take that one the other direction.
So it's 2nd and goal. 5:50 to go here in the half.
You know, those are those moments, too. You don't get second chances. You got to make plays when you got to make them. It's real important defensively right here. We got to tighten up a little bit, play smart.
Hodge is the running back. He's behind Cameron Van Zant, the quarterback. They'll give it to him. Hodge off the right side. He's going to be taken down at about the 4-yard line. Michael Dickerson with the stop, and it's going to bring up 3rd and goal. They'll give him 2 down to the 3-yard line, and this is another big play for Farmington.
Yeah. You know, defensively, we've been out there quite a while tonight.
Farmington's run 24 plays for 265 yards here in the first half, and this may be the biggest of the bunch. This a 3rd and goal at the 3. Here's Van Zant. Pass caught. Touchdown, Lawson DeVault. Van Zant's 2nd touchdown on the night. puts Farmington up by 27 pending the extra point with 5:06 to go here in the half. Now Springdale's going to need they're going to need to score, and they're going to need to score quickly.
Right. They got to put some points on the board and try to get some kind of semblance of some positive things going their way.
Cervantes, his kick on the way and good. 5:06 to go in the half. Springdale down 28. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
It's hot, and so are the savings at Springdale Tractor Company when you buy the Kubota L-Series tractor package. Right now, the Kubota L2501 DT tractor and loader, it's just $18,500 cash. Or choose 0 down with 0.99% financing up to 60 months. Save green when you buy orange and the Kubota L-Series tractor package from Springdale Tractor Company. If you need it now, don't wait. Come see us in Springdale at 6160 West Sunset Avenue or shop online at springdaletractor.com.
The Farmington scoring drives 10 plays, 55 yards. Cameron Van Zant to Lawson DeVault's a 3-yard touchdown pass, and Springdale now down by 28 with 5:06 to go here in the first half. Cervantes kick high and short. It's going to be Zamarian Manuel at the 11. Zamarian's going to get across the 20, and that's about it. That's where Springdale will take over. And when you talk about important drives, not just for the ball game, but you're talking about just confidence overall.
Right.
Like, a disappointing loss last week, and now, you're really struggling.
Right, and you're going against a team, I think, offensively and defensively, much better than the team we played last week, excuse me.
So it'll be 1st and 10, ball to 22, 4:59 to go. We'll see who comes out at the quarterback spot. Looks like it's going to be Caden Asarud. Jack Pounder's got the start tonight. Asarud comes in after the injury. Asarud 1 out of 2 passing tonight for 11 yards. It'll be a 4 wide receiver set. This is David Perez. He's going to get maybe 3 up to the 25. We'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, and this is one of those things where they offensively right there, you get some positive yards on 1st down right here and maybe get an RPO here. Or possibly another screen.
Clock's running, 4:35 to go here in the first half. Springdale just looking for something positive offensively.
Right. You gotta be positive at this point. 4 minutes left. You don't want to give them anything.
Asarud's pass complete.
There's your RPO.
Junior
right
Reyna
there.
out to the 36, and it's going to be enough for a Springdale 1st down.
Yep, and that's came right off the play before, and that's a good setup there by the offense. Good execution.
11-yard pickup. It's enough for the Springdale 1st down. Junior now 3 catches, 37 yards here in the first half. 4:07 to go here in the first half. Springdale with the football, trying to get something on the board before halftime. David Perez met in the backfield, and Farmington just getting a lot of penetration right now.
And I mean, you saw some offensive linemen there grab their helmets like they either forgot the play or not sure what happened. And again, you got another quarterback in there, so I'm not sure if some of those things don't take place too.
3-yard loss back to the 33. Bring up a 2nd and 13, and Springdale now shuffling personnel in and out. Haven't called Davon Williams' name tonight. That was a guy that they were very excited about during the preseason.
And we got Big Tevin. We haven't used him in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Let's keep those guys in mind.
2nd and 13. They're going to swing it out to Tajon. Can't get away. Does. Still going. Is going to wind up losing another yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 14. Farmington had seen that one on film.
Yeah.
They jumped that one pretty quick.
They were there pretty good. You betcha.
So it's a 1-yard loss, back to the 32, and now you're looking at 3rd down and 14. The line to make is the 46, and Springdale's not been able to throw the ball down the field very much.
Looks like they brought in their nickel package, took a lineman out, and brought an extra defensive back in on the defensive side.
Yeah, so they'll go 3 down.
Right.
Asserud brings the offense out. Sparks and Perez alongside. Screen set up. Perez is going to lose a yard. Springdale's going to have to kick. So a big play on the reception to Junior Reyna gets them the first down out to the 36. They lose 5, and now they're going to have to punt here. And I think if you're J.R. Eldridge, you're going to call a timeout here and see if you can get the football back. So we'll take the timeout with them. 28-0 our score, 2:13 to go in the half. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
They've put time back on the clock, 2:20 to go in the half. Farmington calls the timeout. They've got, my math is right, they've got 2 left. Springdale's in punt formation. Back will go Chris Cortez.
Yeah, this is big. We get this off and get it down the field because they're definitely wanting to put more points on the board right here.
First effort for Chris, 27 yards. It's a rugby style again. This one's going to be a low screamer. It's going to bounce the 45. He's going to get a nice roll out of it, and it'll roll dead at the 42.
Good job there because he actually kind of kicked that one pretty low, and that one's here we just got to be smart, play sound, and keep our secondary back a little bit. Nobody gets behind you. Keep the ball in front of you. Put them in the huddle. We need to be thinking, put them in the huddle right here.
27-yard kick gives Farmington the football at the 42. They've got 2 timeouts to work with. Cameron Van Zant will bring the offense out. He's been good tonight. 9 of 11, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns. They'll go with a 3 wide receiver set. The running back, Luke Elsick. Van Zant fires. That's the play they scored on. Jagger Gordon, and they're going to score again. Jagger Gordon, 58 yards on the reception, and now you're an extra point away from going into the sportsmanship rule.
That's right.
It's the exact same play they scored on on the first play. Yep.
RPO and pull it, hit the tight end right down the middle. The tight end, the safety was there that time. He took a 1 step, and the Jagger took a left step and took it to the end zone.
Cervantes on to try the extra point. Kicks on the way. And good. So our new score with exactly 2 minutes to go in the half. Farmington 35, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
When getting a mortgage, you need a team that is dependable. With over 50 years of combined experience, Advantage One Mortgage LLC are here for your needs. They also offer cash-out refinancing and free pre-approval. If you have questions regarding income, credit, or funds to close, call us today. Are you tired of being turned down for mortgage loans? Advantage One Mortgage is here for you. With over 50 years of combined experience, Advantage One Mortgage LLC are here for your needs. They also offer cash-out refinancing and free pre-approval. Call Advantage One Mortgage today.
Good old Mother Nature and time. 2 elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build
Jorge Cervantes on to try or to kick off for Farmington. Back deep for Springdale. Zamarian Manuel, Tajon Sparks. 35-0 our score. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Springdale's going to get the ball first to start the second half. They won the toss and deferred, so I love those 2-for-1s. Maybe you get something here. Here's Locksheet at the 20. He's going to fight his way out to the 35. Keeps going. He's going to get out to the 39-yard line. Lost his helmet and a whole bunch of other stuff. And now we're going to get a penalty.
It looks like he's – and see, and here's the thing. On a play like that where both of them are fighting and pulling, it should be an offsetting setting penalty, but let's see what they call here.
So we got unsportsmanlike on Springdale, unsportsmanlike
right
on Farmington. So, okay, those will offset.
Right. That's kind of what I thought might happen here. When two players kind of go off like that, that's usually a good call by the official there. And this is something, too, with the score the way it is. We really got to keep our emotions where they need to be.
So 1st and 10, Caden Ashford will bring the offense out. 1:53 to go. Springdale's got their full complement of timeouts. David Perez, the running back.
You know, that's that play earlier where if Cade, it's a read there off the edge, so if he reads that, has a chance to pull it off the edge there.
1 yard pickup. Bring up 2nd down and 9. 1:35 to go here in the first half. David Perez going to check out. Tajon Sparks has come back in for Springdale.
Right. You got Tevin back in as your blocking back again. You know, when we did have success, he was in there as a blocker.
Caden throws far side, incomplete, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, that's a pass there where, you know, it was there. If we just, you know, make the play right there and get it to him, he's got a chance to make some positive yards right there. And those are some plays we've got to have happen. You know, we can't go 3 and out.
1:08 to go in the half. Springdale with the football, 3rd down and 10. Springdale 2 out of 6 on 3rd downs here in the first half. Now we've got personnel coming in and out, and David Perez going to check in at the running back spot. It's Tajon in motion. They'll pitch it to him. Tajon coming near side. He's going to get maybe 2 out of this.
Got a little shove there on the sideline.
2-yard pickup. Now you're looking at 3rd down and 8. Looks like the punt team's going to come on for Springdale. Lawson DeVault, Sam Wells going to drop back for Farmington. Chris Cortez back in punt formation. 2 27-yard punts to this point. This one drives it, spiral, sends DeVault back to the 22 where he's bumped out of bounds by Tajon Sparks, and that's where Farmington will take over. So now, with 56 seconds left, Farmington's got 2 timeouts. I'm sure that, you know, they've got pretty much what they need at this point.
Yeah, they're gonna try to do some stuff and try to get a chunk play right off the bat here. I think with 56 seconds, and again, our secondary is just be smart here, keep the ball in front of you, and although it kind of looks like he may take a knee here, that's what it looks like he's doing. Yep. Looks like he's going to take a knee.
Yep, does.
Yeah, he does.
He does, back at the 20-yard line, and they'll do that one more time, and we'll head to halftime.
You know, he's got his 35 points.
Yep. So we'll be in the sportsmanship rule in the second half, which means a running clock.
You know, and that's a point where team-wise, you know, Coach Hobb was going there and just regroup the guys, make sure, look, here's what we got to be able to come back and play a half. We still got a half of football. You know, at this point, let's go play football. You know, do what we do. Quit worrying about what they do. You know, let's do what we do. The clock's going to run the second half, and let's be smart. Don't let your emotions get in the way right now.
Yeah, exactly. So that is going to do it for the first half. Our score, Farmington 35, Springdale nothing. We'll be back. Going to talk to Randy Hutchinson at halftime. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Good old Mother Nature in time. Two elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build beautiful quality custom fences designed to stand strong against time and weather. Whether you're new in town or your roots run deep, here's the number you need to keep. Call Sands Fencing today. Get a Sands fence at your place.
It's Smoothie King time!
At Whole Pet, we're an independently owned family business located in Arkansas. We're passionate about helping dogs and cats live their healthiest and best lives.
Just so friendly and professional. They have such a good selection of healthy dog foods and treats, toys, grooming.
From healthy foods and treats to supplies to luxurious spa grooming services and more, you and your pet will leave happy after getting the most professional and courteous service around. Whole Pet in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Fort Smith.
At America's Car Mart, our purpose is providing customers peace of mind with quality vehicles to keep you on the road. And right now, we're kicking off 2021 with a huge sale, the New Year's sale. Drive away today for as low as $199 down on select vehicles. Ask about the New Year's sale or start your approval online right now. No matter where you are on your car buying journey, we're here for you, keeping you on the road. America's Car Mart.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Climax at NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Climax NWA and climaxnwa.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown Fresh.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today. Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution. Connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Try the 3 and 3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken. Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Welcome back to Farmington, 35-0 our halftime score. And joining us, you see him on the sidelines with the cameras. Is with 5H Photography. I'd say you're the boss, but you're not. Nope. Randy Hutchinson, how do you do, sir? How are you? I'm glad to have you up here.
I'm doing great. I'm glad to be here. I wish it was a little better circumstances, but maybe we'll make a little comeback.
Yeah, I saw your lovely wife's outside. Just
yes, she is.
Just keeping you in line because
right.
Sometimes you get sideways on stuff.
Exactly. She's the boss, and I tell her that often.
Now in addition to having all your children have gone through the Springdale school system, you're as much an institution around here as anybody. You not only played, but now you all the great photographs that we see of Springdale High School and HAR-BER and all the junior highs and things. That's you.
Springdale means a whole lot to me.
I know. You are Mr. Springdale.
Well, I don't know about that, but I graduated in '86, and all my kids went here, and I serve on the board, starting my 15th year. So I can't imagine not being a part of Springdale and what goes on in Springdale. It's a great place to be.
You ever get home and get to take a nap every now and then? Because you are one of the busiest people I know. You're at every event.
Well, I try to rest when I can. I can grab a power nap, about as good as anybody, and 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'm good to go again.
So you're as involved in everything that's going on around Springdale High School. We talked to Jason Jones last week about the big mound of dirt. I call it the big dig, but I think Boston copyrighted that. But you know all of this sort of thing. We've got a new gym going in. We're talking about new indoors. There's a lot going on over at Springdale.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff going on. That new arena is going to be a big game changer, I think.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, you're a basketball guy.
Yes, that was my thing. In junior high, I went to Southwest Junior High, and I did everything. I did football, basketball, played in the band, and finally my dad said, "Dude, you gotta pick one and do good at it." And of course, basketball was it. And I was really slow to come around to agreeing to a new arena because I like that old school.
I love that gym, but boy, those drawings are nice.
Well, oh yeah, it's old school, yes, but we got to catch up with the Joneses.
Right.
So everybody's got these new arenas, and like it or not, I know you go to school for education, but like it or not, when a family comes to town, they're looking at facilities, and the cool shiny things is what gets people to come to your district. So.
Yeah, and we've got a cool shiny thing that's going to be playing in that gym next year. That basketball team. We can talk about that in just a second. But that's that. You mentioned the facilities and the indoor. That's been there. That dates back to Gus.
Yeah.
That building has been there for quite some time. And
I think we had the first indoor practice facility in the state of Arkansas.
100% you did, yeah. And now, we're looking around and possibly thinking about a new one.
Yeah, we've got some good ideas kicking around in our head. That's nothing we're ready to share with the general public yet, but there are some really good ideas and some neat things.
Got the softball and baseball fields built.
Oh, yeah. That's perfect.
And and they're great parks to go watch. Softball and bulldog baseball and all of that. And then you throw in the new gym. It's almost I love Springdale High School because it's. For all these new modern high schools don't have that character like Springdale does. You walk down the hallways. I was walking down there. I was walking through the building the other day, and you look to your right, Mitch Mustaine. You're like Damian Williams, and then you go through Chris Smith, and there's Randy Hutchinson, and you're just like, man. If these halls and you all, even you share a common bond with the kids that are out here today.
Sure.
You all walk through the same halls.
Yeah. Well, it was really neat when we were able to get the baseball and softball on campus and the track on campus. So now everything we do is on campus, so the kids aren't having to drive across town to play baseball or go over to Southwest to run track or anything. So it's all right there within walking distance. It's great.
I'm going to ask you this because I had somebody call me today about doing an interview with Gerald Williams. They're doing a story on the statewide, on one of the statewide, newspapers wants to do a story on Gerald. Now everybody has a Gerald Williams story. Mine happens to be from 2018 in the Springdale HAR-BER game, and how he sat right behind me, which was terrifying as we were broadcasting the game. Do you have a Gerald story?
Nothing real.
I mean, I know people that saw him stop the rain.
Yeah, I remember about that. Yeah, no, I really don't have anything too exciting. I mean, obviously he's a man of few words when he's not on the football field coaching.
Right.
And he's almost like a ninja. He just kind of comes into practice and
Right.
leaves. Nobody's ever knows
he
was
shows
there.
up and then poof,
Yeah,
he's gone.
So when we dedicated the new field house or the new press box at Springdale, we had a big ceremony and we got a game ball with a bulldog on it. And I went to his house a couple of days after that. I was terrified. I mean, the man scared me to death. Even in my 50s, I mean, the man just scared me. And I showed up at his house. He lives just around the corner from my parents, and my dad's known him forever. I knocked on the door. He opened the door. He said, "Hey, Randy, what you need?" And I said, "I'd love for you to sign my ball." He invited me in. We talked for an hour. I don't think I talked to the man 5 minutes in the last 40 years, and I ended up talking
That's
to him
cool.
for an hour.
I mean, he's a living legend.
Yeah.
And he's just the most unassuming man. I mean, he'll just
puts his
sit
pants on the same way
exactly,
we
just
do.
sit there and talk. But it kind of goes back to what I was getting at. I mean, he's part of that history at that
100%.
place. And I mean, you're bringing you and the rest of the folks that I guess are in charge of all of this stuff. You're bringing Springdale High School into the modern age, but you're not letting go of the past.
We're doing everything we can, especially with this new arena, to keep it as old school as possible. Dusty Graham is the architect.
Yeah.
He's a Springdale graduate. He understands the history, and we got that old bulldog off of the auxiliary gym. We're gonna try to figure out a way to implement that. A bunch of the wood materials and the rock and stuff. We're gonna bring that into the new arena. So we're gonna try to marry up the old school and the new school and try to make it really cool.
That's so cool. And you mentioned the old gym, and I love our gym. I really do. We go around during conference season. We talk about all the things going on. But man, when that gym is packed and we're rocking,
oh yeah,
I mean, there's nothing like it.
Yeah,
nothing like it.
It's like when Fayetteville had their old gym.
That was no air conditioning,
awesome.
no heat. It was terrible.
I loved it.
Exactly.
I loved playing in that gym. Back when they didn't have the sportsmanship rules and they threw rubber chickens out on the floor and they held the newspapers up when they introduced you.
Right.
I thought that was awesome. I didn't think that was bad sportsmanship.
No.
And they've taken all that away, and I
it's sanitized it a little bit. Well, hey man, we appreciate you stopping by. I know that you got stuff to do. Say hi to Andrew for me. Tell him I'll text him next week, and we'll get him on and really enjoyed it. Thank you, sir.
I'm happy to do it anytime. Thanks for having me.
Randy Hutchinson, do I call you a legend? I know when I say legend, it makes
me
feel
very
yes,
uncomfortable.
all right.
But you do you. So.
Well, legend, Randy Hutchinson. Man, really appreciate it. We'll be back. We got the second half coming up. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
It's hot, and so are.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
When getting a mortgage, you need a team that is dependable. With over 50 years of combined experience, Advantage One Mortgage LLC are here for your needs. They also offer cash-out refinancing and free pre-approval. If you have questions regarding income, credit, or funds to close, call us today. Are you tired of being turned down for mortgage loans? Advantage One Mortgage is here for you. With over 50 years of combined experience, Advantage One Mortgage LLC are here for your needs. They also offer cash-out refinancing and free pre-approval. Call Advantage One Mortgage today.
Good old Mother Nature and time. Two elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build beautiful quality custom fences designed to stand strong against time and weather. Whether you're new in town or your roots run deep, here's the number you need to keep. Call Sands Fencing today. Get a Sands fence at your place.
It's Smoothie King time.
At Whole Pet, we're an independently owned family business located in Arkansas. We're passionate about helping dogs and cats live their healthiest and best lives.
Just so friendly and professional. They have such a good selection of healthy dog foods and treats, toys, grooming.
From healthy foods and treats to supplies to luxurious spa grooming services and more, you and your pet will leave happy after getting the most professional and courteous service around. Whole Pet in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Fort Smith.
At America's Car Mart, our purpose is providing customers peace of mind with quality vehicles to keep you on the road. And right now, we're kicking off 2021 with a huge sale, the New Year's sale. Drive away today for as low as $199 down on select vehicles. Ask about the New Year's sale or start your approval online right now. No matter where you are on your car buying journey, we're here for you, keeping you on the road. America's Car Mart.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
Halftime score, Farmington 35, Springdale nothing. Springdale's going to get the ball to start the second half. Coach Robert Johnson back. And look, you've been in these locker rooms, and look, nothing's gone right here in the first half. So that conversation at halftime is what?
That conversation is a conversation where you've got to get your older guys and the younger guys that are having to play, and they got to come together and say, look, no, the first half didn't go the way we were supposed to, but we've got another half to play. Let's keep our emotions where they're supposed to be. Let's do what we do as a football team, and let's continue this second half. And, hey, let's see what happens. But you got to be positive. You got to come out and play, and you're wanting to make sure that sideline stays in an even keel and not let the emotions at this point take over.
Farmington's going to kick it off. Jack Pounder started the game. He was knocked out in the second quarter. Caden Asrud has come in and is likely going to play the entire second half.
Yeah, I don't see, we tried to look and see, but we couldn't see across the field if Jack was even on the sideline.
No, he's not. So, he is not on the sidelines. And
I want to see, with that being said, like you said, Cade will come in. And, he had some good plays, and he's a kid that had played already as a starter, so he's just got to come out and do it again.
Cervantes tees it up. Kicks angling towards Zamarian at the 2. Zamarian Manuel looking for a little bit of room. He's going to get back close to the 20-yard line, so about a 17-yard return, and that's where Springdale will take over. 1st and 10. We are in the sportsmanship rule, so the clock will run continuously. Once the ball is snapped, they won't stop it until there is a score, a punt, a change in possession.
Right. A timeout or an injury at that point.
Yep, at that point, then we will get a stoppage in clock. So this is going to go a little bit quicker here.
Go a lot quicker, and again, like I said, you want to come out offensively and execute. You're not coming out and just halfway doing things. You got to come out and execute and do things right.
So Asrud's got him in the shotgun. David Perez alongside. They'll give to Perez, and he's going to get maybe a yard out of it up to the 20.
Their defensive line has done a really good job at up front, just kind of doing some things that with that forefront, they're pretty good. 0 there in the middle.
2nd down, 9 upcoming. Asrud again in the shotgun. Blitz coming. That ball's knocked away and incomplete.
And it almost looks like the Whitehat's looking at a – did he say incomplete, or are they calling that a fumble? No, they're taking it back up. Okay. I wasn't sure if he said it was knocked out or if it was incomplete. But keeps it 3rd and long.
3rd down. Move the ball up to the 28-yard line, so we'll call it 3rd and 8.
And I'm not sure how many times we've had 3rd and long tonight, but it's probably been a lot.
Springdale 2 out of 7 on 3rd downs tonight. Here's Asarud. Protection's good. Now he's flushed. Floats one. That ball is incomplete.
It's hard to tell. The way the lights are situated on the field, the lights go directly down to the field. It's kind of dark in some of those areas on the far sideline.
So Springdale's going to punt. Chris Cortez will come in. 3 punts tonight, 30-yard average.
You know, coming out of half, and I know Coach Hobbs does his staff they do a great job trying to get these kids motivated, getting them in, and now's that motivation is really tough, because you want to come out and try to be positive and do some things that you can do here.
Sam Wells back deep. Ball bounced to the 50, and it's loose, but Farmington's going to fall on it.
Wow. That's an opportunity there that, I think we kind of messed, if we're hustling down that field a little bit harder, we might get that ball there.
So it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 48-yard line of Springdale. That punt 28 yards with 9:50 to go here in the half. Farmington going to send the offense out. I'm imagining with a lead like this, you're going to see a fair number of reserves here. Looks like.
And I think they may go. It looks like they may go the first group this first series.
Yeah.
And then after this first series, like you said, here's your empty set with number 7 at tight end again. Be ready. The middle of the field's open.
Clock's moving. 9:20 to go. Here's Van Zant with play fake. He's got Jagger Gordon right down the middle. Gordon inside the 10, down near the 5-yard line. Springdale's got to find a way to slow down that tight end. He has had a massive night.
They went to that empty set with the tight end. Tight end trips to the right up to the wide side of the field, and safety rotated over the top there and kind of left the middle of the field open. And we've got to be able to – we had a man over the top. We just got to be able to press him, keep him on the line, and we didn't get that done.
Jagger Gordon tonight, 4 catches, 190 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Mosier's checked in at the running back spot. This is Mosier straight ahead. Michael Dickerson makes contact at the 5-yard line, and that's going to be about it.
Yeah, they did a good job there. Defense just holding them up right there. Bring up 2nd down and goal.
Two-yard pickup. Kane Pinto with the stop. Will be 2nd and goal. Ball resting just inside the 5-yard line. Clock's moving. 7:55 to go here in the 3rd quarter. This is Mosier. It's going to be dragged down at the 2.
Yep. Bring up 3rd and short.
3rd and short.
Got a flag here. I don't know. Looks like the white hat is maybe – not sure who he called it on. We'll see here in a minute. He called it on them.
Okay.
Looks like a delay. I'm not sure if it was I'm not sure if it was unsports. I didn't see the signal. Let's see if he gives it again here. But they're backing it up.
They're going to put the ball.
Looks like it's got to be unsportsmanlike.
They're going to put it at the 18.
Yeah. So, this is an opportunity here for the defense to, tighten down a little bit and not give in. They still got to play football, work on their technique, do some things right, be positive right here.
2nd and goal, 7:15 to go 3rd quarter. Mosier, the running back, Cameron Van Zant, he'll hand it to him. Straight ahead, Mosier into the middle of that Springdale defense. He'll get down about the 14-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
looking at both sides of the football, when you look at Farmington offensively, they've done a really good job of execution tonight. No turnovers. They've held on to the ball. They've kind of gone at their own tempo when they wanted to, and defensively, Coach Chick's he's gonna have that defense. This is a great learning experience for them. To make sure next week we've got to continue getting that, because next week's tempo is fixing to pick up a lot.
A lot. The Conway coming into town. Now we've got flags down.
Looks like delay.
Yep. So they'll back them up again.
Like you said, with Conway coming into town, and if you're not familiar with Conway's a team that tempo-wise, they're going to snap the ball within 11 to 12 seconds.
It is lightning fast the way that they do things. And they played for a state title last year, and they got everybody back.
Right.
And that's the
athletically, they're going to be
really,
probably
really
one
tough.
of the better teams that Springdale sees all year.
So 3rd and goal, ball's at the 19-yard line. Cameron Van Zant is in the pistol set. He's got Mosier behind him, 3 wide receivers to Van Zant's right. This is Mosier.
Good job there.
Good defense there. Couple yards on the pickup's going to bring up 4th down.
Looks like you're going to see, the kicker started to go out.
They're going to send him out now. So the ball is going to be placed at the 18. It's a 1-yard pickup with 5:35 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Jorge Cervantes will come on to try the extra point. He's 0 for 1 tonight.
35-yarder here, so.
Yeah, he missed a 42-yarder earlier.
And here's a chance, too, and Sparks does a great job coming off the edge, so I think this is an opportunity here that he'll come off.
And we've got whistles.
Looks like, I'm not sure if we called timeout or if the officials.
I don't see a flag down, so.
I don't know what the.
He's talking to Coach J.R. Eldridge.
I don't think anything.
You know what? I think it was an equipment issue.
I got you.
I think that's why they stopped it. So now they'll wind the clock with 5:10 to go. Cervantes on to try the 35-yard field goal. Snap's good. Kicks on the way. And it's good. So our new score with 5:02 to go in the 3rd quarter. Farmington 38, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network. .450 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Springdale down 38-0. Cervantes has it teed up back deep for Springdale. Tajon Sparks, Zamarian Manuel, and as we kind of get through this second half, you're just hoping nobody gets hurt,
right?
And that you got to get something positive out of this.
Exactly. And with the score the way it is, this may be an opportunity here. Good job by Zamarian letting it go out of bounds. If you had some questions about certain kids maybe playing here and there, where you give them a chance to get an opportunity right here.
Yeah, and this is this is gut check time. I mean, nothing has gone right tonight, and you're just trying to get something, anything.
Right.
Springdale with 120 yards of total offense tonight. Last week 345 against a good Harrison team, but moved the ball effectively, just turned it over, shot themselves in the foot.
Exactly.
Tonight's been completely the opposite. Farmington's defense has done a nice job. Farmington's gone up and down the field. They've got 370 yards total offense. And now, we're starting to see some of the reserves from Farmington coming in.
Right.
So maybe you get a chance here to sort of build things.
But, again, you got to come back out. And this is the time, as a coach, you don't want to get frustrated and do some things here.
Springdale's going to go wing T set here. Asarud under center. Caden Asarud will be out near midfield. Good run there. Kind of did a lot of that on his own.
Yeah, he kind of had him bottled up there, and he kind of slipped through and came back, and good run there. Good run.
So the ball will go down at the 49 of Farmington. It's a 16-yard run. That's Springdale's longest run of the night. They've run 14 times tonight for 32 yards.
Right.
Clock continuing to move, 3:40 to go in the third quarter. This is Asarud. Caden Asarud down the sidelines. Same play. This one's going to get Springdale down to the 29. So a 20-yard run. Now Springdale getting dangerously close to that red zone.
Yeah.
With 3:13 to go in the third quarter.
Looks like Gustavo's got to come out, had his helmet come off, so got another lineman coming in for him this play. You know, 2 positive plays, and that's what you want.
Yeah.
You know, here you don't want a 3 and out. You go back to the wing T set that we kind of ran some last week, and Cade's the guy that does that.
Right. So 1st and 10, ball to 29. This is Zamarian trying to get to the corner. He does. He's going to be run out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Zamarian's first carry of 2022. He'll pick up 4. So it'll be 2nd and 6. Springdale's.
This is an important drive.
It is, and it is simply to get something
Right.
positive going.
Yes, definitely. You know, from an offensive standpoint, from a sideline standpoint.
David Perez stacked up, no gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Clock continuing to move. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Springdale trying to get on the board here. They'll face Conway next week at home.
Right.
Wampus Cats come in. And that's going to be that's going to be a tough one.
Yes.
Springdale is going to have to they're going to have to button things up, I think, a little bit.
Well,
This
like
is
you said, they're coming from a team that's got everybody back, and tempo's fixing to really increase.
3rd down. Asarud. He's going to get close to the 1st down. He's going to be knocked down at about the 22. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Yep. Got another flag. And again, you know, when the score gets this way, you got reserves coming in. You got our kids are frustrated. You got reserves coming in from the other team that are trying to get a spot. So those sometimes, and again, I know Coach Hobbs well enough to know, don't allow your emotions to take over, and here we did.
So Springdale gets hit with the penalty.
You know, and here's the thing: it's after
How
the
long
play.
is this? How long is this penalty?
Well, the penalty was from where the flag was, because
Which
that's
was
where the 32. So it's 15
Okay,
yards. From,
yeah, all right.
Because it was after the play.
Man, that's a killer.
And it was after the play, which means it's 4th down.
Wow.
So those are things that, you know, as a coach, you're thinking those kind of things can't happen.
Yeah, you can't have that sort
kind
of thing.
stuff
Yeah.
is-
So the ball goes back to the 48-yard line.
Wow.
It's 4th down. Asarud. He's got Cortez right down the middle of the field. Caden Asarud to Chris Cortez. Springdale's on the board.
Good job. You know, and that was something there that, and to be honest with you, we lined up, and Cade, I know they had some reserves in, but offensively, I felt like from a positive standpoint, that's what we had to do.
Yeah, and there was nobody around Cortez. And he
and other than the penalty we got, everything was pretty positive there.
So Chris will try the extra point. Junior Reyna will hold. Snap's good. Kicks on the way. And it's good. So our new score, Farmington 38, Springdale 7. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network. .52 seconds to go in the third quarter. Springdale down 38-7. Caden Asarud, another touchdown pass to Chris Cortez.
Yep.
That one 48 yards.
Again, Chris Cortez, doing what he does, being consistent, catching the football and getting some yardage. One of the things, we mentioned too of how many of our kids have to play so many positions.
Yeah, that's true.
At the 7A level.
Yeah, it's tough to do.
Yeah.
Tevin's got it teed up.
Down man, there they go.
This one's going to come down at the 20-yard line. Gets returned out to the 30, and that's where Farmington will take over. 46 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Again, Springdale next week hosts Conway. We'll be on the air at 6:30 with the pregame show.
And again, this is going to be you've got the Labor Day weekend. It's a shorter week, because you don't have a school, but you'll have a practice during that time. So, it's just a different week. Anytime you do something like that, so they just got to be prepared and they got to come back focused.
Yeah.
And this is one of those games, and you mentioned earlier about that. How to be refocused and get ready because you're playing a team next week they're loaded with talent.
Farmington's going to go a little Wildcat here. Luke Elsick. He's got the football. We got a flag down. Good play there by the Springdale defense.
Looks like there may be an illegal shift or motion. Two men maybe moving at the same time here. Yeah, illegal shift.
Yep, illegal shift. Springdale will turn it down, so it's a gain of nothing, and Springdale will now be, or I guess Farmington faced with a second down and 10.
That's it with the third quarter.
Yep, third quarter is going to come to a close. Our score after three quarters, Farmington 38, Springdale 7. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Welcome back to Farmington as we start the fourth quarter. Springdale down by 31, 38-7. And, Coach, it's kind of been a mixed bag tonight. There's been some really good things that have happened, but there haven't been enough good plays that have been strung together that have propelled them here tonight.
Right. Defensively they start off with Farmington going the distance, first play, I think
play
89
of the game,
yards, and that kind of puts a damper on the whole situation right off the bat, especially after last week. You think, hey, this week let's get things changed around. So this is really important for us defensively. Let's get some positive things like the offense did.
Luke Elsick in the Wildcat formation. He'll keep it. He's going to get out to about the 36-yard line. It'll bring up a third down and short. We'll call it third down and 4.
I'm wondering if, he may be I don't know that he's the backup quarterback, but are they trying to just work on Wildcat?
Yeah. I mean, he's a starting running back.
Right.
And, you can use something like this as a glorified practice.
Right. Because in their conference, I would feel like just looking at them, they're going to be, have have a chance to do really well in their conference.
They're going to be pretty good. We've seen the top 3 teams in the 5A West with scrimmage Shiloh, saw Harrison, and saw Farmington, and by far Farmington has been the best of the bunch. 3rd down 4. This is Elsick. Springdale's got him stacked up. He's going to get maybe a half a yard, if that. Now it's going to bring up 4th down.
Good job there. Again, this is where the defense, they got to just play defense. Line up, be sound, continue to get better each play. Press the reset button, and let's go.
Farmington looks like they're going to send the punt team on for the first time tonight.
We'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. Again, 4th and 4, in the 4th quarter. So looks like we're going to
Zachary Ralston's the punter.
Is that Junior going back?
Yep, Junior Reyna's going to drop back.
They called timeout.
Yeah, they did. 10:18 to go in the ball game. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Climax at the NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Climax the NWA and climaxthenwa.com.
Zachary Ralston in to kick for Farmington. Back deep for Springdale, Junior Reyna. 10:15 to go in the ballgame. Ralston's first punt of the ballgame is
pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good spiral coming towards Junior. It's going to bounce at the 26 and take a Farmington roll, a really good one, and it's going to be down to at the 8-yard line. So Springdale will start backed up in their own territory, but defense makes a stand.
Yeah.
You're getting the football back.
That's right.
And with an opportunity here to just kind of put something together. Last drive produces a touchdown out of the wing tee, and I know that they like to work on that. The pass play that they ran out of, that's just simple waggle pass.
Yeah.
And they just lost. And I'll tell you now, Farmington, they better button that up because they got a really good wing tee team in their conference in Prairie Grove.
Right. And they've run it a few years.
Oh, yeah. They've been running that thing.
Absher's been there a while.
Yeah,
so.
they were stuffing the football with feathers when he got there.
Exactly.
I mean, they run the wing tee about as well as anyone.
That's right. And they've seen every defense you can imagine run against them. So they'll be ready. Looks like Cade's going to come back out again in the wing tee set. And we had some production with it last time. So let's see what we can do here.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 8. Tajon's the running back. And he's going to get it. And this is not going to go anywhere. They're going to wind up losing 3 back to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, that's the situation there. You kind of had it was kind of a wing overset, and when the guards pulled, they just penetrated through those open gaps there and lost some yardage.
So, 2nd down. Ball back at the 5-yard line. We'll call it 2nd and 13. Clock running. 9:10 to go. They'll go out of the same set. Perez is the fullback. Here's Tajon.
Oh.
And he's going to be taken down at the 5. I don't think they're going to give him much on the gain. I tell you what, if he had been able to get by him.
Yeah.
The seam was there.
And that was one of those things there. They kind of came across the neck area, and it probably looked a lot worse than it really was. But I tell you what, pound for pound, he's pretty tough.
Oh, he is. He's not only one of the toughest kids, but he's one of the strongest kids. Yeah.
I've seen him in the weight room, and he does a great job.
3rd down, 14. Ball resting at the 5-yard line. Asserud in the wing tee. They're going to throw it. Asserud overshoots Junior Reyna, and we've got a flag down on the far side.
He held him. He did. They didn't want to throw the flag, but I mean, when the defensive guy holds the guy, you don't have a choice there.
And the flag resting at the 16-yard line. We'll see what the call is. It is holding against Farmington.
Again, that should put us 10 yards from there. It's going to give us still about a 4th and 4, maybe. Is that right?
Well, it should be 3rd down and 4.
Or 3rd. Yeah, he's got this. I just looked across the field. That's right. It's going to be 3rd down.
So the football is going to be marked at, should be the 15, yeah. So it'll be the 3rd down and probably 3.
A little bit more manageable there.
Oh, very, very much so.
You know, this may be a good situation here. You're running the wing tee, you're running, maybe call a freeze right here.
Yeah.
See if you can get some penetration to come up. Because they're coming off the ball really hard here. Of course, they look backed up here.
They'll try the buck sweep again. Here's Tajon.
Going to be close.
Yeah, it's going to be real close.
Second effort might have got it. He did a good job because it looks like they had him bottled up. They got one hurt.
Yeah, they do.
And their players were calling pretty quick, so, you know, and this is something you talked about earlier in this half.
Yeah.
This is one of the things where you don't want to have happen.
Yep.
And when they get in a pile like that, those usually, you know, ankles, knees, and those are the things that happen, unfortunately.
We're going to take a quick timeout, 7:30 to go in the ball game. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
Andrew White was the injured Farmington Cardinal. He is up under his own power coming off the field. Springdale gets the first down. So it'll be first and 10, ball at the 18-yard line.
You know, here you got the wing tee, but they've kind of split it out a little bit, kind of made it, well, they've gone back to it now, but looked like they're trying to put some wrinkles in it.
They'll try the sweep again. Here comes Tajon. Out across the 20, still fighting 25-yard line.
Pick up about 8.
Yeah.
Good job. Good run there. He does such a really good job because he's so strong, he's small, but he keeps his feet moving too. Does a great job.
So it's an 8-yard pickup out to the 26. Bring up 2nd down and 2, clock running, 6:50 to go in the ball game. Next week, Conway in town. We're on the air at 6:30 with the pregame show. And then at 7 o'clock, Springdale will take on the Wampus Cats. This is Asarud with a little pitch. This is Chris Cortez around the corner. Chris.
Oh, good job there. That was a good job by the quarterback to get away, give the ball a little pitch to Chris. Chris does a good job keeping the corner and running downhill.
It's going to be a 16-yard pickup out to the 42. Springdale's got a little something going here with 6:10 to go in the ball game.
You know, again, this is what we've been talking about, just keeping the ball, staying positive.
This is Perez straight ahead, pops out of the pack. He's got first down yardage to the 44.
Job. You know, that's a wing T lineup, but they're running like an outside veer out of it. So good job there by the offense.
Good leg strength there to keep going.
Yeah, that's a good job. Good read by the quarterback. The guy comes off the edge hard. He gives it. Great read by the quarterback.
So first down and 10, ball at the 44 of Farmington. Cade keeps it. Pitch to Zamarian Manuel, and he is going to set sail for the end zone. Touchdown, Springdale. Zamarian Manuel with his first career touchdown as a Bulldog.
Great job there, running the option out of the wing tee look. Great read by the quarterback, good pitch, and Zamarian takes it into the end zone. Good job.
So Springdale will send on the extra point team.
Again, going back to what you said, keeping it positive.
Yeah, just a couple of things gone right here in the second half, and something to build on and build a little bit of confidence.
That's right.
Chris Cortez on to try the extra point. Junior Reyna will hold. Kicks on its way, and good. So our new score with 5:16 to go in the ballgame. Farmington 38, Springdale 14. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
So Zamarian Manuel with Springdale's longest run of the season, that 44 yards into the end zone. Zamarian gets his first career touchdown, and Springdale cuts the lead to 38-14. Tevin's got it teed up.
Good job there, again, being positive. Good job.
Farmington expecting some sort of onside kick, and Tevin sends it deep.
The way he lays that ball down flat, it just spins the way it does.
This is Jagger Gordon on the return. He's going to get out to about the 28-yard line, and that's where Farmington will take over.
Again, just positive. Defense has got to come out and have some, another shutdown. And this is going to be important for us.
So we'll see what Farmington does offensively. They, since the ones went out after their first drive, really haven't done anything.
I think you're going to see some twos come in here on this series. You got coaches talking to him like he's trying to give them some extra instruction here. So I think you're going to see some more of those twos come out. Yeah, I think that's what you're seeing
that
here.
Way.
True quarterback looks like 14 in at quarterback. So we've got 12 coming out.
Ty Bynum now in at the quarterback spot. His clock runs with 4 minutes to go in the ballgame. Bynum going to come near side. Michael Dickerson meets him at the 28. I don't think he gained a yard, and it's going to bring up second down.
Good job there. Really good job there. Bring up 2nd and 10. That's a good job by the defense. Good job by Dickerson just running downhill.
Yep.
Just running downhill, scrapes outside the outside end there. Good job.
So it's second down, 10 yards to go. Ty Bynum again is checked in at the quarterback spot. A lot of twos out there for Farmington right now. Springdale running primarily with their ones. Just getting some guys some time.
Great job
there.
there.
Nice play there. Kane Pinto.
Yeah, great
First
job.
one there.
Yeah. Good job just coming to balance. As he came up, he stood his ground, came to balance, did a good job making a tackle.
Bentley
Great
on
job.
the tackle. Pinto there kept leverage. They wind up losing 2 yards on the play to bring up third down and 12.
Yep. Good job right there. Great job.
Under 3 minutes to go here in the ball game. Farmington's going to go to 2-0. Springdale going to fall to 0-2.
Yeah. I know, the record doesn't show. These kids are working hard every day. The coaches are working hard. They're in the offices trying to figure out where to put these kids. And the first 2 games, this is one of those learning moments where we've got to continue as a staff and just keep doing that.
Good tackle there. Michael Dickerson. Nope, check that's Jacob Simpson with the tackle. It's going to bring up fourth down and long. No gain on the play, so good possession here for Springdale's defense.
Yeah. you kind of knew that you were going to get the second group coming out here.
Yeah.
And that's a good job by the defense, just doing what they have to.
2:10 to go. Zachary Ralston checks in at the punter spot. Junior Reyna going to drop back deep for Springdale.
Let's see what the
Ralston gets the kick away. It's going to bounce at the 47, take a Farmington roll, and roll dead at the 26, and that's where Springdale will get one last chance with the football. 1:41 to go.
good job there by the defense, just stopping them where they need to.
So I imagine Caden Nasserud, they got a little something going here.
They do.
You want to keep that momentum
Continue that
going,
momentum.
yeah.
You know, especially going into next week, it's really important, keeping that momentum. Sure does.
So Nasserud will bring the offense out.
Got a penalty, looks like. Bringing the ball up. Huh.
Wow, okay.
I didn't see a flag.
I didn't either.
And I've been watching, so.
It's a 15-yard variety.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Absolutely, we will. So Springdale, clock's moving now, 1:20. They might get one, maybe two plays off here.
Yeah, this is big. Again, like you said, keep the momentum.
Laksheet Kanagaki's checked in at the fullback spot. Nasserud pulls it. Now he's going to slip away. Caden Nasserud across midfield.
Boy,
he's slippery.
He is, and I tell you what, they all thought Lotchke had the ball. So good job there by the offense doing a good job.
Ball marked at the 48 of Farmington. Last 45 seconds might be the last play. Springdale may be able to get one off.
Might try
we'll
to
get
throw
two
that
off.
waggle again
Yeah,
right
well,
here.
might as well. Nasserud to Kanagaki, and he is loose into the secondary, and he's going to be knocked down close to the 25-yard line. They will mark him down at the 25, and it'll be first down Springdale.
You know, you look across the field, you can see defensive guys. I see Caden Spencer telling them, let's go, let's go, let's go, which is good.
Yeah, they're going to
seeing that kind of stuff on the sideline with the situation, the score it is, that's great.
This
I
is
think
the
that's
last
really
play
good.
of the ball game as we're under 10 seconds to go. Nasserud down the middle. He's got Cortez. Touchdown, Springdale, as the clock runs out. Caden Nasserud, a 25-yard touchdown pass to Chris Cortez. Springdale's going to put 6 on the board at the buzzer.
Is he calling it there? I want no kicking.
Yeah,
So
they're going to.
that's it.
Yep, that's going to do it. So our final score tonight: Farmington 38, Springdale 20. We'll be on the air next week, 6:30. Conway in town. We'll have the game at 7 o'clock, and Coach and I will be there to bring it to you. On behalf of our entire Bulldog Sports Network crew, Coach, you know it's going to be one of those weeks
It
where
is.
you know you have to go back to work and get prepared for a really good football team next week.
It's going to be a tough week because you know what's coming.
Yeah.
You got a Conway team coming in that's super talented, that's 10 times faster than this team as far as tempo.
Yeah.
And, you know, athletically, we just got to get back to the drawing board and, you know, try to keep the momentum as best we can.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting next
It is.
week to see what and Springdale's going to have to get healthy. They've got some guys at some key positions that are
we got to
dinged
check,
up.
you
And,
know, what happened to Jack
Yep.
tonight, and we had some positive things come out, and just hope our kids keep their heads where they need to.
So we'll bring it to you next week, 7 o'clock from Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. On behalf of our entire crew here, the Bulldog Sports Network, we appreciate you watching. We will talk to you next week. Good night, everybody.